In on first pitch this evening from the Twin Cities in Target Field. It's the final game of this regular season Custom League Series between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Minnesota Twins. Major League Baseball on the show is next. So now into the box is Christian Yelich, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The left fielder, number 22, Christian.
First pitch on its way.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
The windup and the 0-1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Heading for second is Yelich. And he will cruise into second base as he starts things out tonight with a double.
Batting second.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout.
27.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0-1 count and the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Yelich leads off second with nobody out. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Just off the inside corner with a sinker ruled the ball. Count remains 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that will end up a foul ball.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Angels center fielder.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy.
This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Batting third, the first baseman.
At the plate, Jared Walsh. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Batting fourth, the right fielder,
Josh Bell the next to hit. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down to the zone will get him an out.
There's one. On to first, a double play. And he is in there. Next up, Max Stassi. And the Angels looking for more here in the opening frame of the contest. Here's the first pitch to him. As he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them. But he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
1-1 the count now. High in the air down the right field line. Reyes is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Into the box, Byron Buxton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Byron.
Pitch on the way.
Buxton.
Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. Strike two. This pitch is popped up, and no one will get this one. Yelich is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. So one down, no one aboard. And it'll be the left-handed bat of Jake Cave digging in. First pitch on its way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. On to first, and there were two down. Stepping in next, Jorge Polanco. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
I love the aggressive approach by this pitcher right now, getting on the mound and getting ahead of the first three guys he faces.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. Into the corner. He makes the catch to end the inning. Second inning set to go, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
The third baseman.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Carpenter.
Maeda is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable, and when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
Line to shortstop, and there's one away. So one out and nobody aboard, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Rougned Odor. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. He's got it. And there are two away now. So Paul DeYoung digs in next.
The shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. On a line, that's a base hit. So at the very least, that two-out base hit will prevent the pitcher spot from leading off the next inning.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 31.
To the plate now, Tyler Anderson. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. DeYoung is off of first with 2 away. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the bottom of the inning now, and stepping in the long ball threat, Mitch Garver.
The first baseman.
Here's the first pitch.
Garver.
Garver doesn't usually enjoy left-handed pitching like this as much as he does at-bats against right-handers. I'm not sure if it's a comfort thing or if he just sees the ball better coming from the right side, but that's the book on him at this point in his career.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
At
the plate now is Frenmel Reyes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Yelich is after it. He gets there, and that's the second out. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here's the pitch. Taken in by Carpenter. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Christian Yelich.
22, Christian Yelich.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. 1 out, bases empty, and standing in the ever dangerous Mike Trout. And now the first pitch. Ball 1. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Here's Trout waiting on the 1-1. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. You can kiss it goodbye. Stepping in now, Jared Walsh. As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. Scooped up, throw on to first, 2 gone. Bases are empty here with 2 away. And digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Got him swinging on. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Ryan Jeffers.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
And that's the first hit in this one for Minnesota. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now.
Marwin Gonzalez.
The 1-0 delivery. Now a swing and a fly ball. Right fielder giving chase, but this will land untouched.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound.
And now he has some trouble with it in left.
Batting ninth.
In now, Kenta
pitcher.
Maeda.
Kenta.
And he tries to move those runners up a base, but this is a foul ball. Jeffers at second. Gonzalez on at first with nobody out. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball one. The 1-2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. Sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. Odor on to first, and they get the double play. So a man at third here with two gone, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Buxton.
That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 2-1 ball game. And he'll make it back to first as the throw won't get him. So here's Jake Cave to the plate. As he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A good tailing fastball for a strike. 1-1.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. All set for the start of the fourth, and the catcher Max Stassi will be the next to bat. First pitch on the way.
Off the plate, ball one.
The 1-0 home.
Hey.
And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth. Now 1 down with the bases empty, and that brings up Matt Carpenter. First pitch on its way. Fouled off.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Line drive base hit.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Here's Rougned Odor now. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Oh, what a stop on the slide. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Stepping up is Jorge Polanco. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The second baseman.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Polanco.
No balls and a strike to count.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Fielded cleanly. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The first baseman.
And now Mitch Garver looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Here comes another 0-2. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
The right fielder, number 32.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. The relay throw. Throw won't get him. Josh Donaldson digging in now.
Donaldson.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. So next to bat will be Ryan Jeffers. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Oh my! It's gone! Santa Maria!
Up next for Minnesota.
So now to the plate, Marwin Gonzalez. As he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. A base hit in his first trip. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Again, he sends it out of play.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
On the move is Trout. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he'll settle for a single here as they whip it back in quickly. At the plate now, Kenta Maeda. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Behind 0-2 now. Reined in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Paul DeYoung. Now the first pitch. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Bouncing ball toward the hole. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Up next, Tyler Anderson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
And here's Christian Yelich now. 1 for 2, including a double back in the first. No balls and 1 strike. Ball 1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
2 balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Lays off the splitter that time, and it's full 3-2.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all. Mike Trout stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Yelich rounds 3rd and is digging for the plate. Well, he thought about going for 3rd, and now that runner's in no man's land out. Here's Byron Buxton now.
Leading off for the Twins.
Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Trying to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
And this is taken in for out number 1. Next, here is Jake Cave. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a ball well struck for the right field corner. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Up next to Minnesota is the second baseman.
Into the box now, Jorge Polanco. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Cave is on his way home. He comes across to score. And it's now 5-3.
The first
to plate now, Mitch Garver.
Mitch Garver.
The tag, and he is out. Now it'll be Friendly Reyes. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that on his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Polanco at second with 2 down. Walsh has got it, and the side is retired. In now for the Angels, Jared Walsh. He bounced out last time up.
The first baseman, Jared.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Yeah.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. So that'll bring up Josh Bell. No hits to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. 0-1 the count. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Throw into second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Max Stassi. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Third baseman.
So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that'll bring up the sweet swinging Matt Carpenter. First offering. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
In tight with the slider, 2-2.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not?
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and set to go as the 3rd baseman, Josh Donaldson.
The 3rd baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Now the first pitch.
Hey. 0-1 count.
And he fouls this one off. And another foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Next to stand in is Ryan Jeffers, and he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
2-0 now. And now a pitch on the way. Three and 1.
Well, he's had a good game at the plate so far, 2 for 2, but I don't think you want to work around him if you're on the mound. Pitch him smart, but you certainly don't want to give him too much credit.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4. So now here is Marwin Gonzalez. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
And that's in there, base hit. Williams Astudillo will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
He's hitting for the Twins. Number 64, Williams Astudillo.
Junior Guerra takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are two on with only one away. Miguel Sano will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 22, Miguel.
Here's the first pitch to him. Trout is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And that's in there. Base hit. The relay, but he is in there as they can't get him at second. Into the box, Jake here. Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the 3rd out. Brian Baker is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 43, Brian.
7th inning ready to roll, and set to go is the second baseman, Rougned Odor.
Leading off with the second baseman, Rougned Odor.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Here's another 2-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. Now here it comes. And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Strike 2 taken. A fastball that clips the inside black. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Now another 1-2. And it's another king. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing. Brandon Marsh will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the base is empty.
Number 16, Brandon Marsh.
He's set and the pitch. Now a flare out to left center. Gonzalez has a play, and he's got it for the final out of the frame.
Your
Mike
attention,
Mayers
please.
will take over on
Now
the mound to
pitching
start
for
the bottom of the 7th.
Number 21, Mike.
Last half of the 7th here, and next the dangerous power threat, Jorge Polanco in the air down the line and left. Yelich is under it, and he hauls it down in the corner. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mitch Garver, grounded out in his last at-bat. From the stretch. Trout has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in will be Fran Morales. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him. Hey, this guy has come in and just done his job. Period, the end. Chance to toss a scoreless inning right here with 2 down. They're only down 2. A bloop and a blast, and this game's tied.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Christian Yelich. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Caleb Thielbar has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 56.
Justin Upton is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. First pitch coming. Here it is. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Grounded weakly to the left. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Mike Trout goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. And stepping in, Josh Donaldson, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Josh Donaldson.
Trout on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Now to the plate, Ryan Jeffers. It was a walk in his last trip. Max Kepler steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with 1 gone in the inning.
Number 26, Max Kepler.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. The 1-0. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2. Next to hit is Marwin Gonzalez. 3 hits in 3 trips to the plate for him so far. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. 5 runs, 11 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. And this is going to be his 4th hit of the game, as this should wind up as extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Luis Arias will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. The 1-1 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat, 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Tyler Duffy comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Tyler Duffy.
Josh Bell will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. The pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the 9th. Now the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Kepler's on his horse. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Here's Matt Carpenter, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Now the first pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Scooped up. Throw on to first here is going to do it. And the Twins have finished off a 3-game sweep here on home soil as this one is over. And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. The Twins took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Kenta Maeda takes home the win. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Twins,